I didn't touch your camera.
That's all right.
I just asked him if it had sound.
Yes.
Oh, he lied to me.
It will record everything very well.
Okay.
It catches parents on sidelines.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
So when you get the parents who aren't always positive, they show up loud and clear.
Right.
You're way out. Stay wide. Don't get stuck middle. 9 feet, ladies.
You got a daughter out there?
28. Alyssa.
Okay. Mine's 21.
Yellow shoes.
Nope. Green shoes.
Okay.
Need somebody in the center. Switch it, Shelby. Center. Nice ball. Go.
That's all you, Abby. That's you, Abby.
Go, 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 go. Up the line. Everyone up the line, Carol.
That's you, Anna.
Unlucky Mackenzie.
So, unfortunately, I know her. She used to work for me.
Oh, really?
So she knows Jessica, and they're man marking her the whole game. Everywhere she goes on
Yeah.
the pitch, they've got a girl bumping her.
That's cheating.
I mean, it doesn't matter where she is on the pitch, they're man marking her.
Come to
Well,
Shannon. There we
hopefully
go. Very nice.
she's got the speed over a lot of them.
Yeah,
That will help.
Send it, send it. Good.
and she's actually playing it.
Midfield, come on. Good ball. Put it on, Shannon. Right up. You got one on, Shannon. That's right.
Oh,
Keep the arms in. Shannon, keep the arms
Alyssa's taking a beating today.
Always. You ought to see her legs. She has Shimpet. They are black and blue. But, is that her again?
Yep, she got stepped on. I think she got her foot stepped on.
Drag her to the side and bring some new in.
Not all you guys.
That's a good one there.
Now, is your other daughter playing any place?
Delta.
Is she playing for Delta?
Yep.
Oh, her dad is the coach.
Oh, her dad is the coach of Delta?
Her dad's Paul.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's a good guy. I like him.
She was coaching there for a while, but they would actually have to consider her a volunteer because her dad is the head coach.
Oh,
They wouldn't allow the nepotism.
right.
But Heather, she played for Spring Arbor and Saginaw Valley.
Okay.
Don't get stuck to center, Maddie.
How big is the push-up? How I'm gonna push-up.
Hey, walk it off and get back in there. Come on, Sydney.
They went.
Yeah, Jessica she wasn't gonna play for Delta.
No?
She goes, Dad,
That.
I don't want to play soccer this year. I'm like, honey. I mean, she was #1 in the Tri-Cities for high school.
Yep.
For, points and assists. I'm like, honey, you could probably get a scholarship somewhere. I don't want to play soccer for college. I'm like, okay. Week before or 2 weeks before the season starts, coach comes up, hey, you want to play soccer? Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Like, that's all right. Save some money staying at home. And she had a good time.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I got a friend of mine who his daughter plays for Western. And, they're going through their fair share of drama right now. But
Yeah.
you know, she's just get this year in, and you know, soccer's not her life. She's more an academic, and
Yeah.
you know cricketers, don't you? Mike, your daughter's Shayla.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know Shayla. Shayla, someone mentioned Shayla just today, I think, or yesterday. Is she playing a different sport too?
No, she is just soccer,
Yeah.
soccer and studying.
Because she actually played with Jessica for a while. She's a speedster too.
Yeah.
I know, I don't know how many, I know the Schaefers. I don't know if you know the Schaefers that play for Western.
Them I don't know.
Okay. Allison, I think.
Well, they had their implosion last week.
Bring that to the side. Send it out
I
wide.
didn't hear about it.
Against,
Tournament?
no, Powers Catholic.
Oh, really? Didn't do
2 girls quit during the game. Yeah, we'll catch up in a minute.
Megan, I want Anna taking all of those. I want you marking. I want Anna taking those kicks. Nice step.
Hey, Chris, I know what's happening. We've got a center mid that always gonna
How's that work? Off your phone?
No, this is just, I'm keeping time.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
be
So if something
center.
happens, I kind of,
You and Shelby
know what
both
the
gotta be
countdown
on the
is.
side.
I see.
I don't really particularly want to be
Shelby, try and stay more center, please.
You see that?
That's not a goal kick? No? Okay, thank you. I didn't see anybody point. Thank you. Win this ball, Red. Shannon, this pops out. Carry a couple touches and set.
I usually get the kicker. This time I'm going for the net.
Don't let it in.
there you go.
Good. Anna, this is you.
Shelby, way to step. That was excellent.
Brown well
Ready,
and
kick
Yates.
it.
Really?
Come on, Glenn. Let's do this, ladies. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard too many good things about Coach.
You know, but the hard thing is the guy's 24 and 4.
Oh, really? So, yeah.
But the thing is they all had this idea that they wanted Montgomery.
Oh, I'd want Montgomery.
And it would have, because he was the original hire. He was the original hire along with Fran.
Yep.
So it would have been Scott head coach, Fran assistant coach, and then
The opposite of here.
and then something happened, you know, and
Great pass, Anna. Maddie,
Yeah, I think I know what happened. Not what everybody says is happening, but
well, there was something that he didn't disclose on his application.
yeah, I don't believe that.
That's what he said.
I know.
So
I know what he said. From when he was 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Good
believe
job,
that.
Six.
But
so
that's fine. I don't. He is a very good. He trained both of my girls one-on-one.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be the soccer players. I mean, he's good. I think.
Yep. Well, and like I said, I mean, granted that team was just loaded last year. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't. But in all honesty, I don't think they were 15-3-3. If he'd have been coach, I think they still would have been 15-3.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think they would have gotten past Mount Pleasant last year. Mount Pleasant just happened to have a really good team last year, and that's who they drew in the districts when John Glenn drew Arthur Hill or Heritage or something like that. I think it was Arthur Hill, and smoked him 12-0 in the first half. You know, it was just one of those luck of the draws.
Right.
Find feet, please. Out wide, Roger.
But they said they never like Tony. But you know, every coach has their own philosophy.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, no one ever accused Mike D'Antonio in basketball of being a defensive guru, and they never said Rex Ryan is an offensive great coach.
Right,
you know?
right.
You know, they coach a certain style, and that's how you want to adapt your players. But he's new to this thing that he's trying to get them to adapt to his style.
Good ball.
Oh, good try, good try.
She stepped on you, Dave. Don't worry about it.
So it sounds like they're doing pretty good.
They were doing. They were at the time they were 5-1-2, but then they haven't been giving up any goals. I was talking to Mike, and he had mentioned they are really strong defensive team. They don't have hackers anymore, so they're not scoring goals like they used to. But oh, your kid's back in.
Yeah. You better run, honey. To a white shirt. To a white shirt. I know it's tough.
Press the ball. Come on. Beautiful, Abby.
There you go. Get it out.
Actually, you know what? Let's put you. Okay, yeah. Go.
Oh, there's a little teamwork. I haven't seen too much of that.
Maddie, just play more defensive. Nice stuff, Anna. Ball. That's right. Switch.
So why did the kids quit? I mean, if they're doing all right.
Just a little wider.
Because Tony apparently asked her to, as a midfielder, said, I need you dropping back, playing more defense. And she's like, that's contrary to everything I ever learned. And this is coming from Mike, whose wife was, they were in the middle of the game. And
Nice step.
she just said, you got this small man's complex.
Step him.
Said that to him.
Put the ball in the air, Red.
And
Mark up, mark
she's
tight,
like,
mark tight,
I'm
mark
done.
tight.
I quit. Grabbed her gear, walked off, went to her
White
folks,
throw,
and
Abby.
then the
White
parents
throw.
started.
Take that. Mark tight. Mark
Parents are like,
tight.
this is all. They're across the pitch pointing and yelling. And they're yelling at another dad who just happens to be a teacher there as well.
Really?
It was awful. And then, I asked Mike, I said, well, how'd you guys do against Fenton? Because this was against Powers Catholic. And Powers has always got, I mean, it doesn't matter what sport, they're strong.
Right.
Because of what they are. They got all of Genesee County. So.
Right.
And
Make a run,
I said,
Shelby.
oh, how'd you guys do against Fenton? He's like, I think it was a 0-0 draw.
Shelby, make a run. Banana
And
the
he's
other
like,
way.
the girl shows up to the game
The girl that quit.
in her gear.
Oh, wait a minute.
And Tony's like, what are you doing here? She's like, come to play. And he's like,
Come on, ladies, pressure
Really?
the ball. Let's
No,
go.
you didn't.
Move it.
go.
Good
done.
for him,
You're
really.
done.
Beautiful. 9 feet.
Wow. Holy cow. I can't believe she showed back up.
Good work,
Yeah.
Randy. Randy, I want you to take it.
So
Randy, take it.
she quit. I think the Neats they kicked off. So,
Really?
well, her dad was the JV coach over there.
Wait.
Tony cleaned house. He got rid of Karen, who was the assistant, varsity,
Find Shelby, Maddie.
because it was a case of
Shelby. Ball out. Come on, ladies, win that ball again. Let's go.
Wow. That's
it was a case of, coach saying something to the kids would look at Karen for
Really?
approval.
Win this ball, right?
Really? Wow. The only thing I can think of is some of the kids are like, oh, cool, now I get to play more. That's about it.
Yeah, and I said, well, how did they react to the Fenton game? He's like, you know what?
9 feet.
I think everybody just looked at it as this distraction is now gone.
Right.
And like I said, it's the tough thing that's hard to understand because you could see if they were getting it handed to them all last year and all this year. The only game they lost was to Glenn.
Yeah.
They hadn't lost it up to that point.
Right. Wow.
And like I said, last year they're still, like I said, they were a really strong team. An unfortunate draw.
Right.
And
Pass. 9 feet.
The only thing about being up here, you
Pass it down the line.
can't say nothing to them down there.
no,
Big stretch across right in the center. Let's go. Take your time. Take your time.
I'm passing.
I'm a Mac.
Yeah, you were like saying everything.
Come on, ladies. Let's go. Respect.
But I think somehow Tony needed to have figured out how do you get the parents in control? Because he never had them in control. They didn't want him, and it had been an issue all year.
Yeah, it's not like he stole it away from Scott.
No,
You know.
no, not at all. But like I said, somehow he needed to take control of those parents and just let them. And I don't know how, because it's a tough thing when as the girls get older and you get. Some people think that their kids are going away and they're going to be playing at U of M, and they may be good, but you know, at that but at this next level, beyond what these guys are playing, everybody is that good.
Switch it.
I mean, that's like with your older daughter. I know she was a dream teamer and she was the leading scorer on the counter, but now to go to somewhere like SVSU, that's everybody that's on that team now.
Right.
You know?
Way to work, Allie.
And I know I was talking to Mike, and he had bumped into some boy that played at Western who was a really strong player.
Soccer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he'd asked me, he's like, well, you playing at SVSU? And he's like, oh, God, no. He's like, well, how come? He's like, you're a good player. And he's like, on the varsity squad, as good as I was, I don't remember what the boy's name was. I think he's like, as good as I was, I will never be as good as any one of those.
Oh, really?
He's like, I couldn't make the club team at SVSU.
Wow.
He's like, because I'm playing intramural over there. But,
Right.
and then Steve said the same thing about his boy. His Parker played for Garbers, was a midfielder last year. He was a dream teamer, and he's not playing. He's the same thing. He's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Steve right down there, the referee.
Good ball. Go, Keshnik. That's you.
His son Parker,
What's her last?
Gribble. Or no,
No, what's Shayla's brother's name?
oh, Colin.
He's
Mark,
good.
Mark,
Yeah.
Mark.
He was on Alyssa's travel team.
Okay.
Alyssa was on the boys' travel team.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good ball player. I don't know for what they were playing. That's who I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, no, yeah, Colin. He's still at Western. He's
Okay.
I think he's a sophomore this